As you know, I recently bought a lighting kit specifically for shooting videos and for taking higher quality photos inside, indoors, when there's not natural light available. Right now it's still daytime, but as you can see there's a lot of shadows, and that's because I have the overhead light on and I don't have my shades open. But even if I did, to be honest with you, it's so late in the day that I don't have a good direct source of natural light. So this is the kind of shadowing that I get when I'm trying to do a video after dark or after the prime afternoon hours. So I'm going to just go and turn on my new lights, which is a really great lighting kit that I ordered on Amazon, and I'll give you the link to that, but I'm going to go and turn them on and I'll show you the difference. As you can see, there's a really big difference. It takes care of all the shadows and gives you a good source of light to do videos after dark, indoors, or anywhere you don't have a source of natural light. It's great for photos as well if you do food photography or any kind of indoor photography at all. I'm really happy with my lighting kit. Right now I only have 2 of the lights on. There's 4 lights that come in the kit, so you have a good continuous lighting source, which is very important so you don't get a lot of shadows and things like that. But I only have 2 of the lights turned on right now, and they each have 2 switches. So I have both of them set with half the bulbs burning. So I have half the kit going with half the lighting, and I get a great lighting set or a great video setting for my home office indoors after dark any time of the day. This is exceptionally helpful because, as you saw before, the poor lighting or the lack of a natural or continuous light source makes it really difficult to do video unless you're just in the right setting at the right time, which obviously is not always the case. It's a really nice setup to have a continuous lighting set so that you're not limited by those things and you can just go with the creative flow. If the inspiration hits you to do a video, boom, you can do it. Any room of the house, whether or not you have a natural light source, no matter what, without getting all of that bad shadowing. Again, I'll show you what it looks like without the light and give you a good comparison. And we're back in the dark, which of course is not really dark. It's still daylight here. I have all of the lights on in the house. But as you can see, it makes a huge difference in the video quality when you don't have the proper lighting or the proper lighting source from the right angles when you're shooting your videos. So I'll give you a link to the blog post where I talked about which lighting set I ordered. It's a really great deal on Amazon. It's perfect for bloggers, for video bloggers, for anyone that's doing food photography, or any kind of video or photo for the web. Like I said, it's a really good deal. It's very affordable. It was super easy to put together. I'm not really an assembly required kind of person, but it required no tools. It was super easy. I was able to set it all up by myself and have it working in no time. So I have the light back on again now, but I only turned on 1. Of course, there's 4 lights in this kit, and I was only using 2 before, but now I only have 1, so you can see there's kind of a shadow there. And now I'm going to go and turn on the other one so you can see the difference. Nice, right? So a continuous lighting source is very important. You don't get all those crazy shadows, and the focus is really on the person that's actually speaking or on the item you're taking a photograph of, or whatever the case happens to be. So check it out. It's a really good deal. If you have bad videos, you need to fix them. And I'll tell you, it really does not matter what equipment you're using, what camera you're using, even if you're shooting videos and photos with a smartphone. Lighting is what really makes all the difference. You can take amazing photos and videos with all kinds of devices, all the way up to super expensive cameras, but even with inexpensive devices. The real key is in the lighting. And if you have a natural light source, obviously that's ideal, but if you don't, a continuous lighting set is definitely what you need. So I'm loving it so far. I'm super happy with my purchase. It was highly recommended to me from someone who does videos and photography for a living. And like I said, it's a really good deal. I got it on Amazon, so it was super fast shipping, very easy to put together. Even I could do it. And I'm really happy with the purchase. Like I said, I don't feel limited now by, the daylight hours or catching something at just the right time or just the right angle or whatever the case is. Now I can do video anywhere, anytime, whatever the case. Also, each stand is really portable, so if you just needed 1 or 2 or 3, if you wanted to move them around to different rooms or different locations, it's super easy to do that because they're very lightweight, very portable, fairly sturdy. Obviously, you don't want to go knocking them around. They are light stands with 16 bulbs in them. But it also comes with a carrying kit, which makes it portable. Not that I think I would be carrying this lighting set around with me at all, but it does come with a case, so it's a very portable kit in the case that you are traveling around quite a bit doing video or photography. Check it out, grab one if you don't already have a lighting set, and of course leave a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm curious to know what you use for lighting when you do video and photography. There are lots of things that I try to do, like of course always try to have a natural source, do it at the right time of the day, in the right location, etc. Sometimes if I'm in a restaurant, I'll have a friend or my kids or whatever use the flashlight app on their smartphone over my dish so that I can take a picture of it without flash. And there's lots of little workarounds and lots of little things I've tried to do, but I'll tell you the most limiting thing for me with photography and with video has been the lighting and a lighting source. And of course, where you can do the video. So there are certain rooms in my house I can't shoot video because there is no natural light source. Not the case anymore.